and receive. Count for yourself. Confession, that means you gotta tell God, God, I'm a sinner and I'm sorry for my sin. You gotta confess your need for a Savior. Am I right about it? Are you praying with me? If God did not speak, then how could you believe? God said it and God will do it. Am I right about it? The next part is believe. Believe that Jesus, it's God's only begotten Son. He died for your sin and my sin too. Am I right about it? He was buried, but rose 3 days later. He ascended to heaven and he's seated in majesty, sitting on the right of the Father. Am I right about it? And the next part of that is the R part, and that means receive. Let me tell you like this, it's CBR. Confess, believe, receive. Receive. And that part that you will receive, if you can do 1 or 2, then 3 is guaranteed. You'll receive eternal life. So allow God to speak in your life. And what he's trying to say, Jesus, is standing there with outstretched arms. Jesus, he's calling you, and you. So open up your ears, room settle ears, open up this ear, and allow God to speak in your life. Jesus, if you hear what he's trying to say, everything will be all right. God is not slack concerning his promise. He's not like man. He promised a Savior, and he gave you himself. He gave you the very best he had. His only begotten Son, Jesus the Christ. If you want God to speak in your life, just right where you are, confess, believe, and receive. And God will speak salvation in your life. Look, I'm already saved. I don't want you to be left behind. I'm going to heaven. I don't want you to go someplace else. But you know what? Don't accept Jesus out of fear. Accept the Lord because you love him. Because you realize how much he loved you. The world can act like it love you and give you all of the pleasures and joy to make you think that it loves you. But really, it doesn't. Amen. Will you stand just right where you are? If you're in a place where you cannot stand, the call to discipleship has already been extended. Allow God to speak in your life. He has already gave us a glimpse of the things that he can do just by his word. Do you believe that? If you do, then just raise your hand and allow God to speak to you like only he can. And God will speak to you in a tone that's just for you. If you want God to speak in your life, you heard the 3 things: confess, believe, and receive. Come on out of the world and come into the Lord's side. Look, salvation is real. It's time to stop playing. Are you saved? If not, then get saved. What are you waiting for? Don't wait too long. Don't think too long. If you think long, then you think wrong. Just come on to the Lord's side. Look, here's a mistake that we make. We try to clean ourselves up and then come to God. It doesn't work that way. You can never clean yourself up. If you could, then why would God give his son Jesus for you? The Bible says, come as you are. Sometimes we think that means dress all any kind of way, but it doesn't. God is saying, come a sinner and leave saved. Lord, have mercy. He's talking to you. God is speaking to someone right now. I want you to listen what God is saying. And you know who you are. He's speaking to you. You know, you don't have to be right here in the church to get saved. You can do it right where you are. If you feel like God is speaking to you, then confess, believe, and receive. And once you do those things, then pray to God that He points you in the right direction. Pray to God that He give you a church to attend that's after His own heart. You see, that's where we mess up too. Sometimes we go to a church because we just go out of tradition, out of family. But how many of us actually seek God and say, God, what church would you have me to attend? Confess, believe, receive, and then ask God to point you in the right direction. I promise you, God will speak to you. But it's up to you to turn off the world and listen to God with your spiritual ear. It's difficult to hear God for all the static. But that's okay. If you go to your quiet place, you can hear the Lord. And I can attest to that. Hear God saying forgiven. And you know His forgiveness is not like man's forgiveness. Man will say they forgive you, but really deep down inside they don't. But God will forgive you, and it shall be so, just like you say in His word. Amen.